gag of all gags.
Hey folks, what's good? I'm Deets, your friendly neighborhood anti-troll. Look, I know that some days it feels like we're just surrounded by toxic online nonsense, and that's generally because we are. But I also think there is a lot out there that we can still appreciate, and that's exactly what I do with this channel. I have a particular flavor of ADHD that basically has me seeking out my dopamine via the internet. So I'm out there listening and watching as much content as possible. I take the best of what I find, bring it here so you can keep your playlist stacked. And on that note, let's get into today's creator, Sam at Every Size.
Hey everyone! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam. My name is Sam. My name is Sam. I swear to God, Bootygate and Bagelgate are two things that I did not think I would say. The fat acceptance community truly is the gift that keeps on giving.
So Sam at Every Size is a critical thinker with a lot of opinions. She actually started out as a weight loss channel originally, and somewhere along the way she realized that having a weight loss channel just comes with a lot of struggles that she just wasn't really interested in participating in anymore. On the one hand, she found it to be a bit monotonous, the types of content that she was creating.
And so having to film that over and over and over again, it just gets monotonous and tedious and boring. Just gotta work out for 2 hours a day, 8 days a week.
And she also felt that it was kind of putting her in more of a negative mindset than she had originally anticipated that it would.
Because you feel like you always need to be pushing the envelope, and you always need to be something new, and you always need to be proving that you're losing weight and doing the right things. You don't think there's 8 days in a week? Get real.
And not only that, but she was finding it difficult to deal with just the sheer sum of people that were coming at her and responding to her content. While some of it was well-meaning, a lot of it was not. And that was one of her introductions to just how negative the fat acceptance community really can be.
Literally everyone is coming at you. You have the well-meaning folks who are giving you advice, which can be overwhelming. Suddenly having hundreds of people, thousands of people watching you and giving you differing advice. You have reaction channels and fitness folks coming at you, telling you you're not doing it right, you're not doing it fast enough, you're not doing it well enough. And then you have folks in fat acceptance, people who are you. They're literally you. I am literally a fat woman, and I have other fat women coming at me, telling me that I am the worst human being ever, that I must hate myself. It's insane.
Surrounded by savages.
So instead, she decided to pivot her channel and started making commentary videos based on the treatment that she had been receiving as a weight loss channel. She saw the fat acceptance community for what it really was, and just its negative attitude and rhetoric that was aimed at literally anyone who wasn't in the fat acceptance community. It's wild. She experienced a lot of that negativity, and so now she has a lot to say.
I'm looking at you, fat activists. People in fat acceptance were telling people who were in-betweeners, right? Who knew there wasn't a black or white binary thinking on this topic, that they couldn't talk to them or tell them that they were wrong because they were skinny and they didn't know what it was like to be fat. And I wanted to be the person in the room to be like, but I am you. I am fat. And I'm telling you the things you're saying are crazy. So that's the direction I decided to take the channel. And honestly, I'm not mad about it.
So now Sam is calling out fat acceptance influencers. She's calling them out on their lying, their fallacies, their talking points. And the thing is, she's coming from a place of also being overweight. She's been watching the fat acceptance community for years, so she has a deep knowledge of the history of what they've been up to, what they've been saying, and how they've been acting. She can take that knowledge forward with her into her current videos.
And just when I think we're out, they pull us back in.
And yes, unfortunately, she's still getting attacked, really, by members of the fat acceptance community. But now she claps back.
Apparently, I am a nasty enough human being to get a literal gag out of Jordan. Interesting.
And in her own words, she is both nosy and thorough. She really goes the extra mile to research whatever it is that she's talking about.
I also find it extremely fascinating within this manipulation that Tess is suddenly trying to make it seem like body positivity and body neutrality were the same thing. When the truth is, body positivity was never working towards or seeking out body neutrality. That has never been true, and it's very unfair for her to pretend that it is.
She takes that historical knowledge that she has of the community and kind of flips through her memory and finds examples of outright lies. She knows exactly when and where they are deviating from their own behaviors and their own rhetoric.
Saying that you dropped everything because you were taking this thing so seriously when we saw you wavering on it in a vlog that you took and put on the internet is just wild to me. Like, did you forget that the video evidence existed?
She looks at all the social posts. She looks at the comments on those social posts.
I caught Angelina once again saying the quiet part out loud in her own comment section when someone said, "There are a lot of fat people who take weight loss, health consciousness personally, though."
She backs up her opinions one after another and leaves little to no room for any kind of argument because she is bringing the receipts.
Let's take a look at another clip that will help me make my point.
This shit makes me so uncomfortable. Please.
Another perfect example of this comes from this video.
And everyone in the world is boring.
We came to that conclusion from your own words in your own Lump Leg series here on YouTube. I think you had about 5 episodes, and that I only just found out tonight have been conveniently removed.
She finds all the cringe content and all the false claims, and she calls them out on it.
So let's listen to her story together because I have thoughts.
You just are not in touch with reality.
Now, she might like to say that she's got sass. And sure, I'll give her that.
Tell me more. Sign me up. How have I not heard about this sooner?
However, I will also say that it is the most dry and understated sense of sass that I've seen in a while. She absolutely never lowers herself to the level of her haters.
It's almost as if they don't have any original arguments and are all using the same talking points.
Instead, she just calmly explains why they are, in fact, incredibly incorrect.
I didn't take anything out of context. I didn't even have to speculate because every single time a new video dropped, a new episode of his series, he was the one revealing to us that the fat acceptance rhetoric was so deeply ingrained in him that he literally said he would rather die than do keto.
And the look that she gives the camera when she knows she's made her point? Perfection. But here's the thing. Sam isn't doing it for the drama. In fact, I think she really cares. She is authentically hoping that these people that have been attacking her can somehow find truth in what she's saying and maybe make a change for the better, for their own health and for their own futures.
I honestly just hope she doesn't let this derail her because she did share that she started making these changes because she recently had a health scare where she had to talk to her doctor about prediabetes and how diabetes is genetic and runs in her family.
And somehow she manages to keep a sense of optimism through it all. It's really nice. And it's, as I said, it's really refreshing.
I literally cheered in my living room because I'm not actually a hater. I'm just a hopeless optimist who's hoping that her content will help people see that sometimes we get caught up in belief systems that aren't good for us. And sometimes those belief systems make us work against our own best interest. The only thing I actually hate is watching people work against themselves.
So thank you, Sam. You are appreciated. I love watching your content because you stand up for what you believe in, and you do it with thoughtfulness and a sense of ease.
I just wanted to say thanks.
Which leads me to today's reminder. Today's reminder should be kind and critical do not always have to be mutually exclusive. So leave me a brain emoji in the comments in honor of Sam.
And I think we're inching towards sanity. So let's celebrate that together.
Now, if you want to check out Sam's channel, it's called Sam at Every Size, and I will leave a link to it in the description below. Go check her out and give her some love. She absolutely deserves it. So if you have someone that you think should be appreciated on this channel, go ahead and leave them in the comments below as well. I'm always on the lookout for new creators to watch. And one last reminder, don't forget to vote. And if you haven't registered yet, I got you. I've got a link below in the description so you can go ahead and register now. Just go vote. You ready for another creator to binge on? Check out one of these videos right here. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.